Tonight, we are working to learn more about the victim killed after a stabbing on Atlanta's East Side Beltline Trail.
So police said this all happened around noon near Flagler Avenue. And according to the Atlanta Police Department's website, officers were called around 12:10 p.m. and dispatched just a few minutes later. The woman who was stabbed, unfortunately, was taken to Grady Hospital, where she later died. Investigators also say the same suspect attacked a postal worker with a rock before the stabbing took place. Just before 4 p.m. this afternoon, police released these photographs right here of the suspect and warned the public to stay alert. Around that same time, several Atlanta public schools were placed on lockdown while officers searched the area for the suspect.
Then tonight around 6:30, police announced that the suspect had been found about an hour prior. They say 2 officers found him on Peachtree Street Northeast, which is about 3 miles from where the stabbing happened 5 hours earlier. We want to get you out to our Angelina Salcedo, who has been on top of the story for hours now.
Yeah, all day long here. Angelina, what are you learning tonight?
Well, you guys, the crime scene tape is now gone here, but this area, this entrance to the Beltline was actually taped off for hours after a woman was stabbed and killed here in broad daylight. Police say this all started with an attack on a postal worker, and then the suspect allegedly came here to this trail and stabbed that woman, sending people into an hours-long manhunt across Atlanta.
So many law enforcement agencies were going through cameras.
Terror on the Beltline Trail.
The FBI quickly responded with resources to help in this case.
A woman killed, another attacked in a city on edge for hours.
And every member of the Atlanta Police Department was searching.
This afternoon, just before 4 o'clock, police released these photos of the suspect, warning people to be on alert. Police say it started just before noon at this USPS facility on Plasters Road, where a postal worker was attacked with a rock.
His demeanor, what he was saying and what he was doing, that led individuals there to believe he may have been in a crisis.
Investigators say minutes later, the same suspect ended up here on the East Side Beltline, where a woman was stabbed.
They moved in quickly. They took him into custody without incident. The officers are safe, and the individual that we now have in custody is safe.
The red bike seen in the photo left in the spot 2 officers found the man, about 3 miles away on Peachtree Street Northeast near St. Luke's Episcopal Church.
They saw the bicycle, recognized it, and then closely examined the rider and saw that there was the person they were seeking for the homicide.
Our heart goes out to the family of the young lady that lost her life. Any loss of life really brings a set of discomfort to myself, to the APD family, and to our community.
Tonight, Chief Darren Shearbaum is also sending a message to the courts as his officers work to piece together who the suspect is and whether he could be connected to any other incidents across the city.
This individual will go before a judge of Fulton County, and I ask the judges to please take note and take the appropriate action within the law to make sure this individual does not harm anyone in our city again.
All right, so Angelina, tonight we are learning the clearest photograph of the suspect actually did not come from Beltline cameras.
So Angelina, what are police telling you about that image?
It's interesting. They say that this photo actually came from Georgia Tech police after they reviewed their cameras and actually realized that they spotted the same exact man wearing the same exact clothes on campus yesterday. To be clear here, Atlanta police say that he didn't commit a crime on Georgia Tech's campus, but that his behavior was suspicious enough for them to document it. As soon as they saw Atlanta police's alert today, they reached out, and that coordination led to the eventual arrest of a dangerous man police say should not have been on the streets. We're live in Atlanta tonight. Angelina Salcedo, 11 Alive News.
Angelina, thanks a lot. And while police were searching for the suspect at the time, we noticed investigators gave a lot of credit to the city's camera network. They said that those cameras helped increase security in the area and played a really crucial role in tracking down the suspect.
We have cameras. We know that that's what helps us to find people. We have lighting to make sure that people feel safe. But that is something that we will, we'll continue to talk to the CEO of the Beltline. I talked to him throughout this afternoon, Clyde Higgs, and we were making sure that all the resources, all the cameras, and everything we could to help find this individual, it was paramount.
So this puts it into perspective here. Atlanta has a camera network system that includes more than 17,000 registered cameras and more than 27,000 integrated cameras. And this is all part of the Connect Atlanta program. And you can register your cameras to help police during those emergencies like the ones we had today and during investigations as well.